Okay, we're on to video number 3 in our 4P's of marketing, and we're going to be talking now about place. We've done product, we've done price, now we're doing place. And it's related C, which if you remember what that is, it's convenience. Place and convenience. And actually in this video, we're going to start with that C. We're going to start with convenience first. Because again, convenience is really consumer focus, right? The C's are all about how we market, and we market for the consumer. We need our product, we need our business to be very convenient for our consumers. Because if it's not convenient for them to find us, to find our products, to buy our products, to use our products, they're not going to buy from us. Okay, so when we talk about convenience, we're kind of talking about two things. Let's put them all up here. We have accessibility and we have simplicity. We want our store and our products to be accessible, easily found, easily retrieved, and we want simplicity. We want our consumers to simply be able to access our info and our purchasing process. It shouldn't be complicated for them. Okay, so with those in mind, let's look at some actual physical place considerations. Okay, so our physical location. This could mean geographically, where in the world, right? And there's some considerations there. Where is the target market? We're going to talk about target markets later on in the course, but essentially a target market is the people who are actually going to buy our products, right? If I'm making surfboards, my target market is obviously going to be surfers or people with active lifestyles who might want to try it out, right? So where are surfers? Are they going to be in Saskatchewan? No, they're not. Are they even going to be in Langley? There might be some in Langley, right? But where is a big surfing spot in British Columbia? It's going to be out on Vancouver Island, places like Tofino. That's where a lot of surfers live, hang out, and go, right? If you're thinking globally, where is a lot of surfing? You can think of places like Australia, Hawaii. Lots of places like that will have surfers. Okay? But you also have to think about where is your competition. So now if we start zooming in to, let's just say Vancouver Island, and you're a new surfboard company, where are your competitors? Maybe you want to be close to your competitors so you have a chance to steal their business. Or maybe you want to be a little bit further away from your competitors so you can get business that they're not getting. Right? Different considerations to think of regarding location. Next, we have building. So the actual building that you're selling out of. So we want to think about the layout of our building, right? Are we something like IKEA, where it's it's a path that people follow throughout your entire store? Or is it more of like an open layout, like pretty much any other furniture store where you just kind of walk anywhere you want to? What's the interior look like? What are the color schemes? What's the furniture going to be? And where's your branding? Your branding should be present when you walk into your store or your place of business, right? When you go to Subway, you walk into their store, their restaurant, there's Subway green everywhere, right? Everything has that very distinct Subway green, so their branding is present there. Okay, let's look at some examples here. Here's an example of a company that literally makes baskets. That's what they do. They make baskets, and their building it was built in the shape of a basket. Now that's pretty next level. Okay, here's a good, interesting idea of the layout of a restaurant. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people would want to go to that restaurant just to eat at one of those higher up tables, right? I know I would. Okay, here's an example of a place in the States called Carlsbad, where the entire city was made to look a certain way. All the buildings, all the architecture has this older style to it. I don't know if this is Victorian or Elizabethan or what the actual era is, but the entire city or town, it's more of a smaller town, it's mandated that any buildings that are built have to have this kind of architecture to it, which is just next level. But Porsche wanted to make a dealership in Carlsbad, and they had to go through there's a whole legal entanglement that they had to go through because they wanted to make this was the mock-up of the dealership they wanted to make in Carlsbad, this Victorian or Elizabethan era or whatever era architecture. And of course that doesn't match, right? So that's something you have to consider as well. And I think Porsche actually did manage to make that dealership. I can't remember now, but... And then of course that's what the inside looks like. And when we were talking about interior earlier, I heard that Porsche, every dealership gets the exact same furniture down to the chairs that the employees sit on. They all have to order their furniture from the same place so that no matter which Porsche dealership you walk into, you're going to see the exact same thing. It's pretty crazy. Okay, but we're talking all about in-person stuff, the physical place. But place also deals with online, right? So where can, like for Amazon, right? Yeah, it has its warehouses and places like that. It has a few stores in the States now. But really, how do people use Amazon? Where do they go to use Amazon? Well, they go online. Whether it's in their internet browser or the Amazon app, that's Amazon's place. Okay? So what are some considerations that we have to deal with when we're talking about marketing in place? Well, the design of our website or our app. So the aesthetics, how does it look? The usability of it. Remember, we're dealing with accessibility and simplicity. We want our website or our app to be accessible, and we want it to be very simple to use. And then online network, right? Connecting online channels together. So whether you're going to Amazon on their website or their app, or you're following them on your social medias, or you're somehow using like Amazon Pay through some other website, all of those different areas, that different network that Amazon has should be consistent with each other. Same thing with any other business that's on social media, right? A business's Instagram account should be consistent with their Facebook account, which should be consistent with their website, all of that sort of thing. Okay, so when you're dealing with place online, make sure, again, convenience. Always think about convenience. Is it accessible and is it simple to use?